Today was a late start, even more so than the past 2 days because I did not know what I wanted to do for this prompt. Right up until like the very last couple minutes, and I'm talking like 9:30, and it took me about an hour and 15 minutes to actually get the scene together in some sense. So these are the prompts that gave me all of this guff. First, on Inktober side of things, we've got give me. Um, we've got hike. On Creeptober side of things, we got werewolf. So a werewolf hike, a hike with werewolves. I did not know. I didn't know where I wanted my camera. I didn't know what kind of lights I might need. I didn't really even know what to put in the scene with our two little troublemakers. So, this is kind of what I threw together. And I wasn't necessarily doing only this for the entire evening. I was also messing in a combination with Vinyan, with OBS, with streamer.bot, with 3D pose tracker, and all of that just sort of resulted in like a little bit of gain knowledge, but mostly into more chaos. And I'm kind of working with that. And I think I'll have something to put in a video later this week, but not for this video. So, for werewolf, I was humoring the idea that maybe one of our little troublemakers dressed up as a werewolf and I guess decided to go on a hike. Because I'm still trying to keep it in the theme of like the Halloween night, the night where all goes out and everyone either tries to scare the spirits or tries to gain some candy. And so I assume that these two tried to do both at the same time, tried to scare some people and get some candy as a result. So, troublemaker number one dresses up as a werewolf and then waits for hikers to come around. I don't, just like how I don't think I did backpack all that much justice, nor did I do passport all that much justice. I don't think I did hiking all that much justice. Like, I could have maybe put hiking boots in, but I tried to make the scene as mountainous as I could. And whether or not that comes across is, again, up to the viewer, but I don't know. I did my best, I guess. And then, as always, we have our little shadow friend who always makes lighting such a challenge. But also trying to make this little guy more werewolfy in sort of a I got this at Target sort of way was actually kind of hard because I didn't want to bog down my computer with render times of like fur simulation, which would have probably been the easiest thing just to make him look like a cowardly lion kind of thing. But I thought that I would just put on some assumed fluffs and just add that to his wrists and to his head. And then I gotta give the shadow friend something to do, so while Troublemaker 1 is, jumping out at people and scaring them, then Troublemaker 2 is catching it on film. I always assume that these sort of events are really back in the day, so it's a long before it's like, oh, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. It's more or less like, oh, I'm gonna transfer this to a reel and then put that on a VHS, and then we get to laugh about it in like 3 weeks or something. Or I get to show this to Timmy. And so I'm just trying to, keep it in the theme of it's Halloween night. So you just got to throw in those things. The pumpkin, actually, I'm surprised that I made it once as sort of a one-off. and it's kind of a recurring prop that happens, and this is the second time that the candy makes an appearance. And I'm still baffled that that's even a thing, because I make whenever when it's not associated with the main characters, usually props, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do this once and then never again. Like those bushes, the next time that I have like a forest scene or like topiary or something, I'm just gonna do exactly what I did here. Or in this project, is I'm just gonna take a sphere, I'm gonna take a cube, I'm gonna subdivide it, and then I'm just add a displacement to it. I'm not going to come back into this one like I've done with the pumpkin and the candy and import those assets in as an FBX. It's not worth that much of time. And so as I kind of got to about here and I stick the moon up in the sky, I decide to myself that, you know what? I think I'm going to leave a little bit of surprise for the end. So enjoy.